Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from my crib. I'm gonna do a little bench right here so when people come in they can put their shoes underneath there and not track outside inside to your house. Alright, so if y'all just bear with me, I'm gonna get into it real quick. Alright, here we go. Okay, time to put this away. We don't need this anymore. Sweep up a little bit. A little history tip for people that are out there wondering about sawdust. Like, what are the uses for sawdust? Well, back in the old days, the carpenter would sell the sawdust to the cleaners. And the cleaners would clean your leather. Because sawdust cleans leather. It's almost like an absorbing. It's similar to kitty litter. It soaks up oil. It absorbs anything. And I don't believe that they're using it anymore because it made too much sense. So they got rid of it. And using something else to charge you more money for. Just a little FYI, little history lesson. Okay, that's good enough for now with the cleaning. All right. Why does the stick keep on going off? Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to edit that out of here. Oh boy. Okay, I'll answer that later. That's not important. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get into it. Now, we have to have legs. So, I'm gonna take these right here, lay them flat. We're gonna make some legs real quick. I have these special screws that I'm using. They have a hexed end, great for torque, cut through any type of wood, and it pre-drills the holes for you where you don't have to pre-drill them. So, I'm gonna take this right here. That. I'm gonna use 4 screws because this is gonna be bolted to the floor as well too. And the worst thing that you can have is somebody fall off of one of the things that you make. You don't want that. You want them to be very secure while they're up there. The security should be like your word. If your word is bond, then your stuff should be strong. I try to cut everything one time because I don't like using the saw too much and having to go back and cut 2 to 3 times. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're probably wondering too, well, he makes it look so easy, so I can go home and do it myself. You don't want to do this yourself because you want to consult a professional. Because that saw right there that I was using is called a Midas saw. That Midas saw is a very powerful saw. A saw doesn't care whether it's your hand or arm or leg. It doesn't care whether it's your finger. It has no feelings. It'll cut straight through you and not care. So, we gotta respect it. And respecting it means not to fool with it unless you have proper training. So, go inside a nifty little bucket, get some more screws, because I'm cheap and I save all my screws. Because you never know when these are going to come in handy. So you need these guys. It doesn't matter if you get a little crackage on this because we're going to have double support. Right? Okay. All right. Back to the legs. Okay. Put this right here on the back. Gonna put a double support like I said before. The bench is gonna sit about 18 inches off the ground. That's a standard height for benches. It should be the standard height for benches. So you can sit down properly like in the subways. They're usually 18 inches. 18 inches because that's a comfortable height. The chairs that you buy inside the store now are not usually 18 inches because they're in cahoots with the insurance companies. So they want you to sue for back pains and aggravated stress on your body. So they make them all different heights now, but the standard height is 18 inches. That's leg number one. Now we got to make leg number two. Gotta bend this one a little bit. Okay. See? Wood, sometimes, when you put tension on it, it'll contract. It's almost like a person. So, sometimes you gotta bend it back into shape. People think that wood is solid. It's not solid actually. Wood is still alive. There's a certain amount of water molecules that stay inside of wood, even when it cuts down, even when it's cut down from the tree. Only wood that's dead is rotten wood. The problem that we have here in New York City is most of these buildings that they're building now are made of metal. Metal, even though it does make some of the beautiful structures bigger and stronger and beautiful, and it can withstand high winds and all that other stuff. The number one thing that they find inside of patients that have Alzheimer's is metal, because our metal intake is too high. Now I don't know about you, but I don't want to be eating metal and breathing it, especially not living with it. I can't even talk on my cell phone on it. So I like wood. Just a little FYI for those people that didn't know that Alzheimer's patients, when they do autopsies, they find large deposits of metal inside their brain. Okay, we're almost done with this leg right here. It's always good to have a bucket filled with nails that you find on the ground, so then you don't have to go to the store and buy nails and screws, because these buckets, this box of screws costs $30 a box. They're not cheap. So, instead of just throwing them away, you save them and you can reuse them over and over again. This came from my sound studio I had in Brooklyn. I tore it down because I didn't need it anymore. I moved to Jersey with a bigger place. Got tired of staying in the closet. So now I'm in an apartment. Yeah. Ooh. Looks like you want to get away there, huh? Okay. Almost got it. I very rarely use nails anymore since I found these screws, or these screws were invented. These screws grab any wood and pulls it together so tight. They're very strong, and just like the last name Allion is very strong, so you might as well get a good screw that's the same way. So okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. All right, both legs are done. So now, everybody's probably wondering like, well, how are you going to get the bench on top of there? Easy. I'm going to put it